You should see the other guy. I don't even know what to say. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Danielle. Please take a moment to like this video, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you never miss an update. Oh my god. Okay, so I think we need to address the elephant in the room. I just got a skincare treatment done. It's called Morpheus microneedling with radio frequency. So not only am I completely bruised, but I'm breaking out so bad. I literally picked the wrong day to do a get ready with me. There's no turning back now. So today I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different. I'm gonna be doing my makeup while we discuss episode 7 of Gypsy Rose's show, Life After Lockup. Why does it look like I have a literal mustache right now? Oh, I look so bad. The internet is forever, Danielle. Remember that. Okay, so before we dive into today's video, I want to acknowledge that some people really disagreed with my takes from my last video. If you haven't seen that video yet, I will link it in the description. I just want to emphasize that this channel is not meant to be an echo chamber for just my thoughts and opinions. The comment section is there for a reason. It's a place for us to share our thoughts as long as you're respectful. I'm all for healthy discussion and constructive criticism. In fact, I encourage it. It helps me grow and fosters a community of diverse perspectives. I genuinely want to get to know my viewers and hear your opinions as well. I don't think I've ever covered up my own bruises before. So now that we got that out of the way, let's continue on with our review of episode 7, Gypsy Rose, Life After Lockup. Which means my next video will be the season finale. No! So the last episode ends off with Gypsy on the phone with Ryan's annoying ass. And basically he's like,
call me right now.
and she's like,
oh, I can't call you, not right now, I'll call you later.
or whatever. And he's like,
Why? Is there someone there you don't want me to see?
so annoying. So basically after that phone call, I guess he texts her something along the lines of like,
I could really give a shit less about you and your dad's one-on-one time. I want to love on my wife.
So Ryan and I are having an argument right now.
Really?
Well, he texted me something the night that I first got here, and I didn't want to show you or mom right away or at all. So I just kept it to myself, and this morning we start having more of a fight. This is what he said, the very middle text is what he said the first night that I was here.
I'm going to be honest about something. I could really give a about your dad. Wow. That's unbelievable. It's a shame he feels that way.
I've got to admit, Ryan is so annoying. He drives me crazy. This kind of behavior would drive me crazy. I wouldn't be able to handle it. But Gypsy definitely does things to push his buttons and fuel his insecurity, which makes him just trust her. However, that doesn't take away from the fact that it's still extremely rude and selfish for him to be saying things like that when she's spending one-on-one time with her dad, who she hasn't seen or had alone time with him this whole time. Ryan always wants to be with Gypsy, and it's incredibly selfish. I don't even know what I'm doing or how to fix this mess, so I'm just kind of like spot concealing. I don't know what else to do. Now, as I was watching this scene, I wondered why Gypsy was showing these texts to her parents, because in the beginning she said, I wasn't going to show y'all these messages, but ultimately she did decide to show them, and she didn't explain why. She just left it there. She just said, I wasn't going to show you guys, but she didn't explain why she decided to show them. But I think I know why she decided to show them. To me, Gypsy's already checked out of the relationship. I think at this point, she already knows that she wants to leave Ryan, and she knows Ken is poking around. Sorry, my boyfriend's doing the dishes. And she knows Ken is poking around and having regrets about leaving her and asking about her, talking to Christy about her and all this stuff, right? So by showing her parents these texts, as awful as Ryan is, this is basically, to me, a tactic to turn her parents against Ryan. Because she's already introduced him to her parents. They've already started to get to know him and like him. But now, since she wants to be with Ken, she needs to paint Ryan in a negative light. I mean, we already know Gypsy's stepmom doesn't like him because she's literally trying to meddle in their marriage and trying to get Gypsy to go back with Ken. But I think she's basically showing these messages to sway her father's opinion as well. That way, when she eventually drops the bomb that she's leaving Ryan for Ken, it will soften the blow. And her parents, specifically her dad, will think back to these texts and remember that Ryan is a jerk, which will make it easier for them to accept her decision. Now, I'm not saying this is true. This is just my opinion and kind of what I gathered by the things she was saying and kind of the way she was acting. So then Gypsy goes back home with Ryan after her visit with her family, and she makes a TikTok video basically acknowledging the public's frustration with her perceived lack of accountability. She acknowledges that her co-defendant is serving a life sentence and people are upset with her because it seems like she isn't showing any remorse. However, she says this:
social media is like literally a doorway to hell. Like, it's so crazy. I can't even wrap my head around.
Doorway to
Social
hell.
media is contemplating deleting it in a couple months. I don't know.
She says social media is a doorway to hell, which is just so funny to me because, Gypsy, if it's a doorway to hell, then why are you literally on TikTok live every day, broadcasting every single little aspect of your life? Hello. But whatever. She's living her best life. Can't bring me down. And then she's basically like, oh, I'm going to delete my social media in the future. And then Ryan's like,
Can we talk about that?
and Ryan doesn't seem happy about it because it's revenue.
We'll talk about the delete later, but right now we're not deleting that.
Well, I said in a couple months. I said in a couple months.
I don't mind if you stop posting as much, but we'll talk about it later.
I'm just not gonna tell you I'm gonna delete it.
No, you're not
Oh, it's gone. I don't know what happened.
gonna do that. No, you're not.
I mean, Jesus Christ, these people, what a mess. So then Gypsy's parole officer calls her about the video and said that somebody reported it to Missouri, saying that she's trying to communicate with her co-defendant because basically she said that she felt responsible for her co-defendant serving life or something along those lines, and she feels that 2 lives were taken that night. So he was like, delete your social media, girl. It's not in your best interest to have social media. But I just have to say, I find it really interesting that it's not a good idea for her to have social media, but it is a good idea for her to have a literal Lifetime reality show. I'm sorry, what? Make it make sense. But none of my business, I guess. So then she gets off the phone with him and she's telling Ryan what her parole officer said, that he advised her to delete her social media. And his reaction, you guys, is so weird.
I gotta delete my social media because people are, that one little thing where I said that I'm responsible for my co-defendant being incarcerated. I felt like 2 lives were taken that night. Somebody reported that to Missouri, saying that I'm trying to communicate with him.
But you're not.
Like I said, people have the upper hand.
Delete those videos.
That's not good enough.
Baby, that is revenue. Does he know that?
I don't care.
I know, but did you tell him that?
I don't care.
I get it. Then delete it.
If all you care about is
don't.
money.
I don't. Delete it then. Just let us pull that money out at least before you do that. Baby, that's what I was saying. Tell him that. Because he's always saying, get a job.
Hey guys, I just wanted to hop in here because I'm editing this video, and in all fairness, I have to say that when Ryan was getting interviewed, he claims he made that revenue comment to Gypsy because one of the conditions for her parole or probation or whatever is that she must get a job and work. And he said that he made this comment because this is her job, this is revenue. So I guess if she didn't have social media and didn't make money from social media, she would then have to go get a 9-to-5 or a job or whatever and work. So according to him, he made the revenue comment and told her to go tell her parole officer that this is revenue so that he would understand and not force her to go get a job. But what do you guys think? Do you guys actually believe this excuse he's giving? At first I did, but then I was like, is he just saying this? Is he just pulling our leg because he now realizes how bad that sounds? I don't know if I believe his excuse. It kind of seems like an attempt at saving himself because he realizes that that was a horrible comment to make. You know, what do you guys think? Okay, so here's the thing. I understand Gypsy's been through hell. I know she's been through a lot, okay? And I can acknowledge that. But sometimes it seems like she really enjoys being the victim because it garners attention and sympathy. It's almost like there's an element of control being the center of attention, especially when it's framed as a result of her being a victim. Does that make sense? In some ways, it's almost like she's literally a professional victim using her past and present struggles to get an emotional response. I look so crazy right now. I noticed specifically there are two tactics she uses often to get us, the public, or people around her to respond the way she wants. The first one I noticed is comparing men to her mom. That's like her classic move. Every time Ryan becomes a little bit controlling or jealous, she pulls out the mommy dearest card. I mean, sure, he's annoying and jealous, but not every insecure guy is a carbon copy of her mom. Ryan's just the garden variety jealous guy. It's like she knows comparing people to her mom will add a dramatic twist and get a reaction from the audience. So she keeps playing that card because it adds to the plot of it all. It's like, girl, no one, literally no one is like your mom. You don't have to worry about that, girly pop. And the second tactic is her constantly crying about people supposedly trying to send her back to jail. It's bizarre. After spending 8 years in prison, you would think she would have a pretty good grasp on how the system works. You'd think that she would know people just can't magically throw people behind bars. But honestly, I'm starting to think she's fully aware of that and just playing it up for attention. And honestly, I think she's going to be using these tactics for the rest of her life or until they stop working for her. And I mean, don't shoot the messenger. This is just my opinion, okay? Just my opinion. You're allowed to have your own opinion too, even if it's wrong. But in my humble, totally biased opinion, everything she does seems meticulously planned and very carefully calculated. And she's using these manipulation tactics to control everyone around her, to get everything she wants and turn herself into the ultimate victim. And in my opinion, she's not just using these tactics on her family and her husband. I think she's using them on us as well, the public, by constantly playing the sympathy card and doing things to make us feel sorry for her.
I feel like I'm not gonna make it. Everybody just wants to see me back.
I know, but you're not.
This is when I think I'm doing right.
You are.
I think I'm doing right.
You
I'm doing
are.
everything wrong.
You are doing everything right. But a judge can't put you back in jail for you saying, I am guilty of my crime and I did my time. Just breathe for me. That's all I'm asking you to do. Because he didn't come here with handcuffs.
Gypsy's reaction about going back to jail. It's like she's living in Law and Order where getting a speeding ticket equals a life sentence. It's giving when I used to turn on the light in the car and my mom would be like, there's a cop. They're going to pull me over and take you straight to jail. Literally up until my adulthood, I thought it was illegal to turn the light on inside the car. Now, her constant fear of getting sent back to prison is very interesting to me. I don't know if it's a common trauma for people who have been released from prison or if there's something more going on with her. Watching this whole scene unfold had me wondering, could there be something else she's worried about getting in trouble for that we don't know about? Now, okay, I'm not making any accusations or saying this is true, but there has been speculation that her involvement in the crime was more significant than she was actually charged with. I'm not saying I believe that, nor have I paid it any mind until now. With her constant panic about getting sent back to prison, it does make me wonder if there's any truth behind these rumors. If, say, there was more to her role in the crime than what's been revealed, maybe that's why she'd be worried about getting charged with something else and getting sent back to jail. But just a thought that crossed my mind. So Gypsy and Ryan go on date night and they're on their way to go get sushi in the car, and Gypsy looks miserable. It literally looks like she'd rather be anywhere else on the planet but with him. And literally Ryan's being so annoying as well, and he's like, snap out of it, baby, it's date night. Woo! And she's like,
You're tired, huh?
I'm so tired.
Well, snap out of it, baby. It's date night. Wow! I didn't realize I don't like that sound. I don't like my wife going, when I say it's date night. I'm like, it's date night with my husband.
So clearly she's not thrilled about this outing, right? And while they're at the restaurant, Ryan's like bringing up all this stuff he wants to do with her. He wants to go to the movies, the aquarium, have a proper wedding, all this stuff. And she just like, literally paying him no mind. She just wants to get out of there. And this is exactly what I mean by Gypsy does not want to be with him at all.
There's places you can shop. There's restaurants. There's the aquarium. The Degas house would have been awesome.
Yeah, it was really pretty.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah,
I mean, that would have been an experience. We should have done it.
we weren't ready.
Well,
Had too much going on.
I'd still say yes. Would you still say yes?
Yeah?
Yeah? You'd remarry me?
Huh?
You'd remarry me?
Can we not do this on camera?
Okay.
Okay.
So that's a no, right?
No, it's not a no. It's just kind of one of those things that you could ask those questions when we're not filming.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, some things can be just between us.
Yeah, but we can always say no. We're just
Right.
talking.
You're like, oh my God.
No, we're just talking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Careful with her. She's feisty today.
Oh my God. The look on her face! The look on her face says it all. Sometimes I wonder, like, does homegirl even like Ryan? Like, do you even like Ryan? Because it doesn't seem like you like the guy at all. In fact, it seems like you really can't stand him. That whole restaurant scene was extremely uncomfortable and awkward to watch. Then they get in the car on their way home and she's extremely quiet the whole time. And then this happens.
Are you happy?
Yes. I don't know why you think I'm not. And all of a sudden now you're not.
Maybe I'm not.
Okay.
Gyp don't give up. So ultimately, Ryan ends up suggesting that they go to marriage counseling, and he's like,
Baby, it's hard work. Marriage is hard work. You gotta work at it.
and she's like,
You have to want to work at it.
and he's like,
Do you not want to work at it?
and she says, no. Oh my God. And then she drops this bombshell.
Sometimes I just think that I would be happier somewhere else.
Okay.
I mean, don't think that it doesn't hurt me.
Yeah.
I just feel like somebody else can give you the love that you deserve.
I can't stand when she tries to flip the script and be like, you deserve someone who can give you the love I can't, whatever the hell she says. I mean, Gypsy's a straight up savage. She already knows she doesn't want to be with Ryan. Ken's already in the picture at this point. So why is she dragging this out? Like, seriously, why is she dragging this out? Everyone can see her true colors except for Ryan, and it's sickening to watch, and not in a good way. But let's be real, Ryan isn't exactly a victim either. I mean, yeah, I did feel some sympathy for him, but he should have known better. He should have known better than to get involved with someone like her. I mean, marrying her while she's still in prison, he should have seen this coming. And that's not victim blaming, okay? Since people like to attack me for every little thing. So I'm not saying he deserved this, but he made his bed and now he's lying in it without Gypsy.
You know, I don't know what else is at play. You know, she still mentions her ex from occasion. He continues to, like, always is in the background. And I'm like, are you talking? And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay. And I have to believe that. Like, I can't think otherwise, because I'd go crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I would go crazy. And then I'm the jealous, controlling one, you know? It's just hard. I mean, I don't want to split up, but I mean, it's not up to me. You know what I mean? It's never been up to me. It's her decision.
At least it seems Ryan is starting to catch on to her game, right? She constantly brings up Ken and throws it in Ryan's face to stir up jealousy, then flips the script and plays the victim, accusing Ryan of being the jealous, controlling one. I mean, these are her classic tactics, and it's good Ryan's finally starting to see through them, I think. So Gypsy goes back home to her apartment to go pack her stuff because she's gonna spend 2 weeks away with her family and her parents to have some space with Ryan. And honestly, I could give a shit less, or couldn't give a shit less about her leaving Ryan. What I am pissed about, however, is her leaving her dog Pixie, the one she was begging to have, the one Ryan said he wasn't ready for, he thought they should wait. She insisted they get a dog, and then she leaves it. If that freaking doesn't scream what kind of person she is, I don't know what does. I really don't know what does. I mean, that was her dog. That wasn't his. That was her dog. He did not want to get a dog. She couldn't care less about anyone or anything, including her poor dog. So mad about that. Gypsy's sole focus seems to be herself, and it's been like this through the entire series, and I'm a little concerned by that, honestly, with her now being pregnant. I don't know, I just feel like she's so selfish. I don't know if she's in a position to be a mother right now. I mean, that's not my place to decide, but it's just a little concerning. That's good.
You want some of those, or?
Tastes like sausage.
Sausage?
Really good. Like I said, the way she treated Ryan was so savage. I don't necessarily like him, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I think Gypsy is using everybody around her, everybody in her life, for her own personal gain. I didn't even get to finish my makeup really in this video. Sorry for the beginning jump scare. I know I looked crazy, but I really wanted to do my makeup on camera, and shout out to the subscriber who gave me the idea. I swear, I have like the most amazing people subscribe to me. Some people are just so nice, and thank you for the ideas and the inspiration. If you ever have any video ideas, please comment them below. If you ever have any suggestions, you can comment them or email me. I'll put my email in the description. But I swear, I have the nicest people, and it's just seriously so heartwarming. I know how cheesy that sounds, but it's nice and it's touching, and it's really nice to get kind comments. I love that. And fuck it, the mean ones too. I love y'all too. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish up my eyebrows here, and then I'll get to filming our season finale. If I look crazy in the video and my eyes are bruised, you guys know why. But yeah, anyways, you guys, that's a wrap on episode 7. If you enjoyed this video, drop me a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye. What was that? Eyeshadow.
Oh honey, I am so not threatened by you. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. My man with a 10-foot pole. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. My man with a 10-foot pole. Last time they checked, you don't have a man. You don't have a man. You don't have a man. Last time they checked, you don't have a man. You don't have a man. You don't have a man.